Hey, I thought I would do this small unboxing. I don't know, because I was talking about Digi-Key and how I do like to go through them. I've not gone through any other, I guess, bigger brand distributors like Mauser or there's just a bunch. But I did order some stuff. I've removed all the labeling and that just so you get a bit of the idea of the packaging. I need to get me a knife. I can probably just scissor that. That's probably no big deal. And yeah, like I don't know, I love the way Digi-Key packs stuff. Like the boxes is really really well packed, very sturdy cardboard. Trying to figure which way. Actually, they've not sent me anything in this particular type of box. So if we stick the blade here, make sure to cut towards yourself because that's how the professionals do it. Does it open that way? It may open. No, that end is glued. Yeah, stay along these ends, so this must be the key to victory. Does it go this way? They've clearly sealed it up this way. Oh, this might be the money end. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So we just gotta get it in here. And it's probably good enough to... Well... Oh, that's probably fine. Alright. So, inside here, you get the famous Digi-Key, like, crinkly paper. It's just like, I don't know if there's special, like, packing material with, their paper and stuff in here. Let me just take a second to remove the, invoice out of here, but it's rolled very, very well. Just a lot of layers and stuff. Okay, there's the invoice. Remove that. Alright. So then, after the, like, big old bunch of this mailer, which I love it. Like, I keep it on hand just for mailing crap. They get a bunch of things. Oh, we even got the long bags. But they're very good about packing stuff. Things that aren't ESD sensitive, I guess even some things that are. We'll be putting these these light blue anti-static bags. Not to be confused with or the static resistant proof bags. I got a couple things here. I didn't have any battery holders, and I feel like it's something I probably should need at some point. And these are, I forget how much these were. They were like a quarter, 30 cents, something like that. I got two. Is this the other one? It is. Oh wow, fancy. But yeah, got these little blue anti-static bags. They don't conduct static when you rub them, but they're not static proof. Static will still get through. That's why you want these proper static proof bags. But yeah, I got two battery holders, 2 and 4 AA. I think that's probably about all. I think they'll just be neat to have on hand. I have a ton of rechargeables and might just make for neat ways to power some things. Especially the 4 one, just so that way I can power something that is at least, I guess, 5-volt based. Yeah, pretty neat. Pretty excited about that. And of course, you got the anti-static bubble pop. We also got... I mostly just got ICs and sockets. Again, got 8-pin dip sockets with and they put it in. I don't know what, like, this overkill. They must just only use this because, like, this is the good stuff. This is your anti-static conductive foam, so that way all your chips are safe. Oh man, I'm getting spoiled. Look at this. Because I wanted pin headers too for the Arduino chips, the Atmegas that I got, and just a big chunk. And you can tell it's a good foam too, because like the electrostatic conductive foam is really thick and really dense, and very nice. But yeah, I'll probably even just take one of these and crinkle. I might just make my own small. Or, well, not with this, but with one of these smaller ones for the AT-Tinys that I got, and use one of these socketed ones as... I'll take one of my small breadboards, and or my perf boards, the proto boards I've got, and make a small AT-Tiny flash module, which it's like a capacitor and like just running a couple connections to wherever the chip programs, so that way I can have my own easier-to-use programmer for the Tinys. Oh, what else we got? Oh yeah, these are for the Genesynth project here. Whoop. And oh man, but these bags are amazing. I have so many of them. I think I've pretty much kept almost every bag I've gotten from anything off Digi-Key, just because like they're nice to hold things in, categorized. They're nice, just anti-static bags in general. Very nice if you want to ship anything that might be a little bit liable. But then you got like these things which I need so many more of, which are these little IC tube trays. These are for your thicker chips, but they always put in the proper like little rubber stopper things, and these are your double wide or 2 wide socketed thing here, which if we get to one of the Genesis chips here. So now we have the chip and the appropriate socket for the chip, which will be great because for any of these, like, I don't want to solder in any of these chips for multiple reasons. Probably the biggest, which is just I don't want to have to remove it, and I would like it to be modular in case the chip breaks or something. It's just sockets for everything. But yeah, we got 2 of them. They must have just some little thing of burp and just knock the end off there. But sockets, double wiper on all of these sockets too, went all the way. Don't get single wipes, just make sure it's double wipes, just to ensure contact. And of course we got another one here, but these ones, oh man, you usually get a mix between the ones that have these little like I don't know, feathered ends here. These ones are the ones that are the big ring jobbies, but nothing's getting out. And there's my other 6, because I ordered one for every Yamaha chip I currently have, which at the moment are 6 of them. But yes, 1 per. I can't remember if I ordered any for the Master System sound chips that I have. I don't think I did, but also I think I have some other sockets that will do, or I will get something by the time I get around to messing with that and incorporating that as well, which won't be immediately, but very nice to have. Very nice. We got all of the sockets out of the way, and then we're into the meat and potatoes, which are the 2 things here. And this is how you mail anything, any chip. It's like they do it right. It's done properly. You've got your static proof bag, which means that this is static shielding. You cannot zap static, discharge anything through this material. That's the thing, is that these bags you can zap right through it. The only thing is that their whole deal is that they do not produce static. So you can rub these like all day long and they won't produce a charge, but you can zap a charge through them. So like in some cases, like you want to put like your product in one of these bags, but then store other multiple components in these inside. And they got nice little zippies, and these should be the Yep. And then this is the other thing too, is that these you can tell are a little darker plastic, and these are of course your anti-static tube trays, and of course we have more dip tube trays because really nice. I'm really excited to work with the AT Tiny. I think there's just a lot of neat things you can do with it. I mean, I think you get 8K to play around with your program, but very, very, very nice. And these things were cheap. Where's my invoice? I can actually run a thing off for all these parts too. The AT Tinies were, I bought 3 of them. How much were they a pop? Does it not show on the invoice? Or is this going to give me a part count? Yeah, it's going to be a part count. The AT Tinies, it doesn't say on here. But they were like... they were like $1.24 or something. It was in something insanely cheap. Like, they were good, and that's if you're not getting in bulk. That was singles, not in bulk quantity. I think your bulk started at 20, 25, something like that, is where you would start to see a reduced cost for how many you got. But very, very, very nice. And of course, the only other thing that I got out of here, which was the I'm gonna avoid the warranty. Is the AT Mega 32.8P, which is just the chip used in the Arduino Uno. And, of course, again, proper anti-static PVC. Proper things what you want, like will not conduct static in the thing that won't zap through. Oh, man, look at these new chips. Ooh. But yeah, proper stoppers, I love it. I don't mind getting chips from China because of the price. Sometimes, like, with the one person I got the Genesis stuff from in China, they sent the tubes, or the Yamahas in proper tube trays. I've gotten some sometimes where, like, they just take a piece of, actually, this is one from something else where they'll take, like, they just had the IC and they just went, and they just threw it in this regular foam, and just mailed it like that. And it was, I think this is the piece of foam that they had cut for all of the Master System sound chips that I got, or something. This foam was left over from something, but yeah, they were just, and just had them like all lined in a piece of foam like this, not special foam, not anti-static, not static, like, you know, conductive, dissipative, like just this. And don't do it. Like, you're just asking for trouble. But, oh man, these are looking really nice. Ooh. Oh, come on. Yep, brand basically new. Oh, I mean, I guess they are literally new. They've never been used. The pins are incredibly clean. But, yeah. Awesome stuff. So that's at least enough stuff for, what, 8 projects? Because I needed some replacement parts for some stuff, because, like, I wanted the AT Tinies just to mess with because they're small chip, and they seem like they could be really neat just for, like, little tiny things where you don't need a lot of I/O, or you could just use one in conjunction with, like, a shift register and just run an entire and crazy amount of stuff. I may use a Tiny on the Nixie clock, actually, because I don't really need a whole lot. I'm controlling the whole lot from one you know, shift register, or like from the 3 pins, and just ganging shift register. So I don't really need a lot of I/O. The Tinies have, well, you have power and ground, so that leaves you with 6 pins out of the 8 to play around with. So yeah, could be fun. So I probably don't even need that, but yeah, just nice to have these on hand. So a bunch of more little projects. This will free me up to actually start making permanent projects and not just wiring breadboard and be like, well, that was kind of fun, and, you know, just tear it down. So I could have some more permanent projects. And with the sockets, if I need to adjust code or anything for any of the projects, update things or tweak it, or if I just don't want that, you know, if I want to scrap the whole project, then I can save the chip and then, you know, go from there. But yeah, neat little video. I think we got a nice little haul, and the whole cost for all this wasn't too bad. Even the AT Megas were just under $2 a chip. They were like $1.92 or something, I want to say. Really good deal, best deal I found. The Amazon deal that I mentioned, this was about the same price, approximately, but I knew everything was going to be not coming from China, shipped, packaged properly, and arrive in 2 days. That was the big thing. Was like the trade-off where you're going to be spending about as much to get as much as you would, and just not have to wait, or even if something went wrong, some of these maybe got damaged or something like that. Digi-Key is a very reputable supplier. Like, it would be no problem to refund or any of that, where maybe through some of those other things through Amazon it might be a little iffy, especially because it's not fulfilled by Amazon, it's fulfilled by a third party who sells on Amazon. Just big hassle. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to do more unboxing videos, like, maybe I will. It was kind of fun to do, just neat showing stuff off. But yeah, so catch you next time.